this player has the most wins in NBA playoff history? Is it Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, or Tim Duncan? That is a whole lot of wins.
Selamlar arkadaşlar. Bir NBA maçına da beraberiz. Rakibimiz Clippers ve bizi ligde yenen iki takımdan biri. Görüyorsunuz 30 galibiyetimiz var. Sadece 2 mağlubiyetimiz var ve o 2 mağlubiyetin bir tanesi de Clippers'tan almıştık. Evet, istatistiklerim ekrana geliyor şu an. Çok heyecanlı, çok tempolu, güzel bir maç olacağını ümit ediyorum. Çünkü Clippers bizi gerçekten zorlayan bir takım.
The season so far, Steve, feels like every perimeter player is working on that step back three. What's making that shot so popular?
You know, I think, Kevin, now in this stage, there's no hand checking. So you already have spacing. And now to be able to step back and knock down a three, it creates more. Back in the day with hand checking, it would have been hard to step back with an arm grabbing you and holding you. So I think guys are, you know, somewhat playing by the rules and using their rules to their advantage.
Great explanation. The three, a bit of a red time, as the Clippers taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed. And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain
basketball.
Contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's going to be more shooting. They get Stephen Curry. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquis, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's the three. Hunter, no good.
İlk üçlük denememizde başarı sağlayamadık. Halbuki de güzel atmıştım ama bazen tutmuyor, yapacak bir şey yok. O da girmedi.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry against Beverly from downtown. Hunter, no good.
Oh my God, they can't fly one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Warriors have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And DeRozan, here we go, and the layup is good.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult.
İlk sayımızı DeRozan'la beraber aldık. Ama benim üçlüklerimden ya da potaya yöneldiğim bir pozisyonla basket alsaydık daha iyi olurdu da. Çok zorluyor, çok zorluyor. Yani Allah'tan Davis gibi bir oyuncumuz var.
It's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the knee to shreds.
Curry against Beverly. Passes it to Hunter. He's off from 17 feet.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors trail by 5.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, able to help him close this gap. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. He'll afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Maça inanılmaz kötü başladım.
You take a look at Los Angeles. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Morris kicks to Leonard. Shoots over to Rosen. Leonard, no luck. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
2 points, that one goes.
The force of DeMarcus when he gets up ahead of steam. Not sure who got the worst of that contact, him or the defender.
Pass to Leonard. Morris right side for Davis, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard. Morris has got 7.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Right side Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's George. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Not really his best quarter.
Basket faulü bile gerçekleştiremedim ya. Bu maç ne oldu bana?
The player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. That AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think it's helpful for everything, for scouting,
İlk defa bu kadar kötü başladım bir maça. Hiçbir şeyden başarı sağlayamadım. Serbest atışın bile tekini kaçırdım. Yani 2 dakika kaldı ve hala bir sayım var.
Wiggins with it, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 2 on the clock, and falls.
Nihayet bir üçlük atabildik.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me you can never lose track of Klay Thompson.
Muhtemelen beni alacaktır oyundan.
When he heats up, he'll bury you. Kevin, they aim to keep a close cover on Thompson to try and keep him quiet.
Tahmin ettiğim
For the young
gibi.
viewers tonight, watch how Klay Thompson moves without them.
Thanks, David. And the Warriors making a change here.
Gerçekten uzun zamandır hiç bu kadar kötü başlamamıştım.
Here's Chris.
Yani yerimi aldı adam da.
Let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Kept alive. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
İkinci kez alamadı.
For him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Thompson. The 9-footers on the mark.
Thompson'ın sayısıyla beraber maçta ilk kez öne geçiyoruz. 1 dakika kaldı ilk periyodun bitmesine. Benim büyük ihtimal ikinci periyodun ortalarına falan alacaktır oyunu. Bitti. Zaten steps yaptı.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Gene çok zorlayacak orayı.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good.
İlk serbest atış başarılı.
He hits both from the spot.
İkincisi de başarılı.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Think he needs a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the first one at the line is good.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Warriors leading. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Trent.
Son atar kullanacak zaten.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Thompson left side. Hits the outside
Evet, çok güzel bir atış.
And the Warriors lead by 3.
Excellent touch from the mid-range. Plays Thompson's jump shot. It's good from anywhere.
16-13 ilk periyodu önde tamamlıyoruz. Yani kötü başladığımız bir periyodu 3 sayı farkla önde tamamladık. Özellikle benim kötü başladığım bir ilk periyotta takımın önde bitirmesi gayet çok önemli bir şeydi. İlk defa o kadar kötü başladım ya. Serbest atış atamadım. 3 sayılık atıştan başarı sağlayamadım. Fast break'in başarısız oldu.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. He got Looney. Marquise Prince is out there with Wiggins. Lance Thompson. And it's Trent in at the 1 spot. Now the pass to Zubac. Morris looking over the floor. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Williams can't hit. Warriors shooting about 33%, not happy with the play on that end. Trent passes to Chris. Shoots over Zubac, and he could not get there. 1 to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steve, the league is
Üçüncü çeyrekten sonra maç daha da alevlenecektir. Özellikle biz eğer 3. periyoda kadar maçı önde götürmeyi başarabilirsek, yani 4. periyot tam bir alev periyodu olacak. İlk serbest atıştan başarı sağlayamadı.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Leonard. Outside Williams. Passes to Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. He's off on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson for the triple.
Thompson başarısız.
The Clippers trail. Outside, George. Over Wiggins. George, no good.
This opportunity.
Paul George'un da atışı başarısız oldu. Curry basket. Curry bu topları çok iyi baskete, sayıya dönüştürebiliyor. Boyunun kısa olmasına rağmen yani hiç zorluk çekmeden sayıyı tamamlayabiliyor. Şu an maç o kadar ince bir çizgide gidiyor ki hani iki atakta boş dönen takım kolay kolay yani kendisini tekrar toparlayamayacaktır. İçeriden çıktı. Onlar da sayısız döndüler. Chris'in atışı da başarısız. Maç bu aralar biraz hızlandı arkadaşlar. Rebound aldılar tekrar.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Evet, Cousins, ben ve Davis üçümüz beraber oyuna dahil olacağız birazdan. Maçı bilerek simüle etmedim arkadaşlar, maçtan soğumayalım diye. Çünkü atmosferi göstermek istediğim için maçı kesmedim.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and quickness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up.
Ne kadar kötü bir üçlük atışı o öyle ya.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He dropped in 29 points and there was no answer for him all game long.
Bu maç çok zorda kalmadığı için üçlük denemesem daha iyi olacak.
He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Curry bu tür topları çok güzel elime bırakıyor. Yani ondan başkası bu şekilde elime atamıyor. Ya topu rakibi atıyorlar ya dışarı atıyorlar.
Leonard's got it all tied up.
Kendi reboundını alıp sayıya çevirdi.
Play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much. Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry passes it to DeRozan. Curry against Beverly. 5 on the clock. Here's Hunter. Here's Davis. And the rejection.
Davis.
Here's George. There it is. Their second make of the game. First 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Inside.
Haydi ya.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi difficult to stay with in transition.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Andrew Shamit's checked in for Zubac. 1:30 left here in the second. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Hunter. Plays it up and banks it in. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Down low, here's Leonard, and Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
To the inside, here's Hunter, and Hunter with the jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better.
Nihayet kendimi boşa çıkartmayı başardım.
The Clippers in the lead.
Pozisyonda sayıyla beraber dönmeyi başardık.
Often the way you end quarters,
Bu adamı tutamıyorum ya.
on the outcome of the game.
Leonard picks to Beverly. And here is Harrell. Standing at 10 points, 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, DeRozan with the rebound. Warriors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Inside, pass to Pascal. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And stolen by Harrell.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the Sun.
İlk çeyreği geride kapatıyoruz.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
27-29. Uzun zamandan beri ilk defa bu kadar kötü başladım bir maça.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris.
Bizimkiler şu an Kawhi Leonard'la başa çıkamıyor.
And it's Harrell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the five to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over to Rosen. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. 14 points for Leonard.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Hunter, no one around him, and he's good on the three ball. Hunter's got 13 points.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great
Bir
scorers
üçlük
in the
daha
game.
aynı noktadan isabet sağlayabildim.
And locates the open man.
Farkı 1'e indirdik.
Leonard looking around.
Abi Kawhi Leonard'ı tutamıyorlar ya.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Warriors trail by 3.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, George.
Paul George'la zaten Kawhi Leonard yetiyor koca bir takıma.
A shot that time, not on target. Curry with the defensive effort. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he is able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Beverly and the rejection by Cousins.
Great anticipation by DeMarcus. His instincts are excellent pretty much in every phase of the game.
Ya o iki pozisyonu değerlendiremedik. Onlar da sayısız dönmüşken biz de sayı atsaydık.
Lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
18 feet out. George, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Curry passes to Hunter for the lead. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Hero. Cousins against Beverly. Back to Hero. Outside for George. And it's good.
Yok ya.
George has got his third bucket of the night.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they come out flat here in the second half.
Timeout called the Warriors. Now, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust and they find their way.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Andrew Shamet comes in for Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Steph just doing his thing from
Bir
downtown.
üçlük sayısı kaydettik. Maçta eşitlik var şu an. 4 dakika kaldı 3. çeyreğin bitmesine. Yaklaşık 2-2,5 dakika sonra beni alacaktır. Stamina oldukça çabuk bitiyor. Bu yüzden tabii ki hoca da oyundan almak zorunda kalıyor.
The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Davis inside. He's covered by Shannon. Good. Davis has got the game tied up here for the
Davis rebound alıp sayı çevirdi. Sayısız dönmememiz çok önemli. En azından onlar sayısız dönene kadar. Yani onu da atsaydı yuh derdim artık yani. Adam neredeyse potaya bakmadan atış sağlıyor. Haydi. İşte bu. Öne geçtik tekrar maçta. Ve bir mola geldi.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away.
Şu sıralar farkı biraz açabilirsek çok iyi olur 4. çeyrek için.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Shamet the pass to Mann. Williams against Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
Morris, no good.
More good work on the glass there when it's all said and done.
Basketbol olsun mu? Gene basketbol olmadı.
Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Klay Thompson, number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the court.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clippers trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Under no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at
Klay Thompson foul yaptı.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Trent's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 4.
İkinci atışı isabetsiz oldu onun da.
Passes it to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. And the shot is long.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Under the pass to Trent. On the wing, Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hiçbir şey yapmadı.
Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 7 in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Leonard, he's checked in for Morris. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he recovers it.
Ya Pascal topu alamadığın gibi bir de basketbol yapıyorsun ya.
They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. On the free throw, no good. Well, he gets his Zubac. May not block a lot of shots, but steady, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
And Pascal pulls it down.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
It's to Curry, and here's Chris. He's covered by Shannon. Back to Chris. 1 second left.
Ben kendime güvenemedim atış yapmak için. Zaten başarısız oldum bu maç. Curry'e verdim, o da atamadı. Yani illa bütün aksiliklerin şeylerin bu maça toplanması mı gerekiyordu ya? Son çeyreğe girdik. 4 sayı fark var arada. Bu tür sayılar hiç önemli değil. Bu kadar büyük takımlar için hiçbir şey hatta.
analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Good ball over here by the Clippers. Here's Harrell. Takes it out to Leonard. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stephen Curry foul yaptı. 2 atış olacak.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no
İlk atış isabetsiz. Çok güzel. İkincisi isabetli.
No, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Stephen Curry asistiyle beraber DeMar DeRozan sayısını kaydetti. Fark 7 sayı. Haydi alırsınız, haydi. Şimdi tersten dönecek.
Beverly against Curry. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Outside DeRozan. On deep. It's held in by Los Angeles. Here's man. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
2 tane üçlükle fark 1'e indi, işte bu kadar yani.
Trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Landry Shamet. The Warriors also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Here's Hunter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Now Harrell. Outside Leonard to tie it up. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one is good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Cousins
This is what you get from Cousins.
atışını sayıya çevirdi ve bana da asist kazandırmış oldu. Zaten çok kötü oynadığım bir maçı. Girmedi, çok güzel. Rebound'ı aldı. Andy Davis aslansı. En başta görselerdi bomboştu, çok iyiydi. Of, yetmedi. Çok havadan attı, boy yetersiz kaldı. Ah Davis, o top kaybedilir mi? Maç çok hızlandı söylediğim gibi ve mükemmel bir blok koydu Cousins. Maç yavaş yavaş alevlenmeye başladı. Gene sayısız dönüyoruz ataktan. Leonard her zamanki gibi. Bir üçlük daha kaydettim maçta. Yani rahat kalınca atıyor sanırım. Önünde biri varken heyecan mı yapıyor, ne anlamadım.
can't get Leonard a look inside. This is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
Up top Curry, defended by Beverly. Here's Hunter.
Bir üçlük daha denedim, içeriden çıktı. Yapma.
Quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was up. And some hang time on the rim. Looks a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the middle. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Clippers trail by 4. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Right inside. Cousins is there. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul.
Davis foul yaptı.
He's checked in for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing
Maçın adamı ilginçtir ki ben seçildim. Demek ki o kadar kötü oynamamışım ya. Ben kendimi kötü sanıyordum. Ama o kadar değilmiş demek ki.
Hey Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said we're too concerned with their shooters right now.
57-59, son 2 dakika 20 saniye kaldı.
Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. To the paint. He dishes it to DeRozan.
Demar DeRozan'a asist yapayım dedim. Foul yaptılar. Yani ben çıksaydım kesinlikle atamayacaktım çünkü içeride benden uzun adam vardı, kesin blok yiyecektim. Riske etmek istemedim o yüzden. İlk atışı isabetli. 60-57 oldu, fark 3 sayı. İkinci atışta isabetli.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Outside for Jordan. Misses the three.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be pumping up low percentage.
Davies'e güzel bir asist çıkardım.
Within the offense, not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
There's an 8:40 left in the fourth quarter.
Cousins mükemmel bir blok. Muhteşem vurdu. Hani adeta sen nereye gidiyorsun, ben buradayım dedi.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. They'll get another chance. Just time on the clock. And the wide open shot for Morris. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Under the pass to Davis. Leonard with the steal.
Leonard araya girdi, yoksa bir asist daha yapacaktım.
Beverly wide open.
Onlar mecbur üçlük deniyor ki.
Warriors leading by 6.
Curry. Haydi, mükemmel bir üçlük Curry. Stephen Curry yine şutörlüğünü konuşturuyor. Bana da güzel bir asist yazdı. 59-66. 56 saniye kaldı. Acele etmemize hiç gerek yok. Hadi Cousins. Bizim atamadığımız basketleri Cousins reboundını alarak sayıya çevirdi. 28 saniye kaldı. Bir aksilik olmazsa Clippers'ı bu kez yenen taraf biz olacağız. Rövanşımızda ve bir üçlük geldi. Klasik saniyeler bunlar. Trent'in ilk atışı isabetli. İkinci atışı da isabetli. Fark 8 sayı, 10 saniye kaldı.
It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shamet kicks to Williams.
Ve maç bizim 70-62 Golden State maçı kazanıyor. Bu sefer rövanşımızı aldık. Güzel ve keyifli bir maçtı. Özellikle 4. periyot çok iyiydi. Kötü başladığım bir maçı güzel bir sonuçla bitirdim. Evet arkadaşlar, bu maçın hikayesi böyleydi. Bizi ligde yenen iki takımdan sadece biriydi Clippers ve rövanşımızı da bu maçla beraber almış olduk. Dwayne Hunter şimdi bir ufak röportajı var. Onu da izledikten sonra videomu sonlandıracağım arkadaşlar. Söylediğim gibi önemli maçlar oldukça videosunu çekip YouTube'a atacağım. Ve Shaq konuşuyor. Aynen, üsttekini seçelim.
I didn't have time to get in the meal for this game, so you know what? I had to go out and eat up some drumsticks that they were trying to check me. But I have to just keep on scoring, you know? Thinking I'd get full, but just like you with the buffet, never give me peace.
Well, speaking of buffet, I own a restaurant in Vegas called Big Chicken. I know the owner. Just tell him Shaq sent you. You get to eat for free, baby, playing like that.
I got you.
Look, don't get me started. Look, here's my thing with instant noodles. We've had it for a long time, right? How much happier are we with this? Good question, right? I mean, have people stopped complaining? I know I haven't. That's exactly.
Evet arkadaşlar, videomu burada sonlandırıyorum. Beni izlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki videomda görüşmek üzere. Ve evet, All Star seçmelerinde oldukça yüksek, yani yüksek sayılırım çünkü Paul George'un oradaydım. Russell'ın hemen bir üstündeydim. Ve şu an 1.133.000 oyun var. James Harden maşallah 1.440. LeBron James de 2.482. Yani elimizden geldiğince bir şeyler yapmaya çalışıyoruz. Burada da Antetokounmpo 2 milyon 325, Kariyer 1457. Bir sonraki maçım Oklahoma'yla, sonra Suns, Detroit Pistons, Pelicans geliyor. Belki Nets ve Lakers'ı özellikle çekerim. Belki Nets'i çekebilirim. Ama Lakers'ı kesinlikle çekeceğim. Merak etmeyin. Görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere.